Reince Priebus is the chairman of the Republican National Committee. He's joining us now live from the debate site in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Reince, thanks very much for joining us. So what are you anticipating tonight?
Well, look, we're looking forward to getting a good debate under our belt. We've got a lot to look forward to in this party. We've got a young, diverse party that we're showing off here yet tonight. And because of the CNBC debate, obviously, it can't come soon enough. And I've been telling people that there are two things we need: a good debate tonight, and the other good thing is the Lions are playing the Packers this Sunday, and they need that too. So we're kind of on the same page on that.
I know you're a big Packers fan. You're from Wisconsin yourself, and I'm sure you had a little influence in getting that debate tonight in Milwaukee. Are you okay, though, with the way these Republican candidates are going at each other? Because occasionally it gets, shall I use the word, ugly?
Well, but I mean, even the clip you show, it's not really ugly. It's, there are some jabs, there's some elbows. I do agree that people ought to treat each other respectfully. I do agree with Reagan's 11th commandment that candidates ought not speak ill of each other. But look, even Ronald Reagan came through tough primary battles, as we all know. And tough primaries don't equate losing. You look at 1992 and Bill Clinton. You look at Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama in 2008. Very tough primary, and Barack Obama won easily. So, this idea that, oh my goodness, candidates are jabbing at each other and therefore really bad stuff's going to happen just isn't really true.
The focus of tonight's debate, according to the two moderators from the Fox Business Channel, is going to be the economy. And the economy, obviously, is issue number one for so many Americans. But recently, the economic numbers have been pretty good under President Obama. 271,000 jobs added in October alone. Unemployment now down at, 5%? That's the lowest in 7 years. The Dow Jones has gone from, about 7,000 when he took office to 17 or 18,000 now. So is it going to get harder for Republicans to go after the president's record on the economy?
Well, Wolf, I think that if you're out here, and I know you do travel around the country a lot, I'm not suggesting that, but if you're out here in Milwaukee, people don't feel great about where they're at as compared to years ago. They're not putting more money in the bank. College isn't getting under control. President has promised, an agenda that hasn't come to fruition. If you're a female, things aren't better. If you're black or Hispanic, things aren't better. The promises just don't add up. But tonight is a night to talk about the economy. You're right. I think that Fox Business is going to deliver on that promise. Our candidate's going to have more time to answer. So I think it's going to be a great night for everybody out there watching.
As you know, I assume the two moderators, Neil Cavuto and Maria Bartiromo, they're going to press these candidates for specifics, because several of these Republican candidates, they've refused to really offer a specific economic plan. Isn't that right?
Well, I think they're going to, I'm not sure. We'll wait and see, but I think that the candidates are preparing for that kind of debate, and I think the moderators will press the candidates. And by the way, we're not worried about hard questions. No one's afraid of pressing moderators. The issue is, is it respectful and appropriate? And I think it will be tonight, and I think it's going to be obviously a good time for us to turn the chapter on the last debate, and that's going to be great.
Are you on the campaigns now? I know there was a little disagreement or tension or whatever you want to call it. Are you ahead with all the campaigns now moving forward?
Sure. Some of the campaigns wanted to mix things up, and I think their concerns were heard and addressed, and obviously we're moving forward here, and the Republican National Committee is moving on with the debate calendar, but obviously it's a team effort, so campaigns have to be involved. They have to feel like they're involved. They have to talk to the networks. We're doing all of that, and as your executives know at CNN, they too talk to all the campaigns moving forward into the next debates, and so it's a team effort. You know what? You learn as you go, you get better, and that's what we're trying to do, and I think that's what's going to happen tonight.
One final question. I take it you're talking to NBC about that debate with NBC that was suspended for February. What's the latest on that?
Well, the latest is I did have a good talk with Andy Lack, but it's also something I don't need to deal with right now. I mean, it's a debate at the end of February. Obviously, we need to get through tonight, probably get through December, and then we'll revisit NBC. But it's going to be a matter of talking to the candidates and seeing what we can do or what we can't do, and making a decision. We will have a debate on that night. But the question is, who is it with, and that's the issue. But again, I don't need to worry about that right now. It's something that I can deal with later.
Right now.